Hi. So I asked you lot to give me more garbage. You definitely delivered. I had to cut out like a shitload of suggestions because there was just too many to cover. I really appreciate you submitting some levels either way though. If you really think you know a level that's in the same category of these as being garbage, leave them down below. This is now a series for some reason. If you mention multiple levels, I will only pick one to give everybody an equal chance. Also leave a comment with a way for me to talk about your or somebody else's level next time, because that's sounds funny. This will be a rank list, unlike last time when I just did whatever the fuck I really wanted. There will be 15 levels covered from best to worst, so strap yourselves in. What? How did I rank them, you asked? Well, I looked at them and judged the levels like they were in high school wearing a propeller hat. Let's start with number 15. Shaken. This level legit goes super duper hard. That's all. Yeah, I get why this was suggested though. The gameplay is some of the most confusing shit I've ever seen. And believe me, that is a pretty high bar considering some of the other levels coming after this. The decoration is just too sick for me to not place it last in a race to be the worst level. Also, how in the fucking fuck is this just an insane level? This should be like a high-end hard demon at the absolute least. This level is so hard. Number 14, Steam Blaster. Wow, it's the average chain smoker. Cool! This grayscale level is once again not here because it looks awful. It's themed, it has some sort of concept. It's pretty much the full package if you want to do a lung cancer speedrun. So while you are smoking your Mario Bros cigarettes, let me tell you that this level has some dog shit gameplay. It's still probably more fun than getting tumors the size of the Eiffel Tower in your breathing sacs though. So kids, never ever smoke or vape. Wow, now I can label this episode as educational because that's some fire advice. Subscribe for more conscious geometry-level reviews. Anyway, number 13. Lunar Ocean. This is just a generic ass 1.9 level with some absolutely garbage hitboxes. It's like Drake music, mid and forgettable as hell, while also having bad gameplay. Yeah, that's it for this one. I have nothing to say. Number 12. Psychosis. You know that I love my funny spelling mistakes, huh? They found my Achilles heel. God damn it. Besides the legendary spelling mistake, this is another quite mid-level from a time where generic levels were popping up everywhere. It just looks like Lunar Ocean with RTX turned on and a glow filter added in post on top of that. This level is so stupidly glowy. Speaking of glowy, number 11, the Demon Rush. This level is just like glowy. It's bad. This got advertised to me as the Lightning Road on crack. And I have to say, if that's the case, this has to be the most sophisticated coke addict I've ever seen. I hope you like this. Yeah, I really hope you like this episode of the shit level series. If you want to see more clean but very shameless plugs, like and subscribe today. God, I'm a good YouTuber. Besides the admittingly creative gameplay structuring, this level does kinda suck ass. It's not nearly as bad as what's coming up though. The first 5 weren't all that bad, but that's about to change with number 10, the ultimate stage. And there goes the quality. Text portals, these goddamn colors, the block design, the moving objects. There is much more of what I was looking for. My Easter egg hunt finally paid off. All of these traits are pretty common in the top 10, by the way, so stay tuned for more levels inspired by Sir Punch. Don't know what part was inspired by Sir Punch, but it can't be the level, so it's probably like the name or something, but even that's a stretch. Yeah, this level is very, very epic. Number 9, Slaughterhouse. Yes, only number 9. This was to my knowledge the most requested level, so here you go. I also recorded this level twice by accident, which is funny. This is a shitstorm of bad gameplay and 2.0 decoration, also known as the average demonless demon. Also thematically speaking, if this is actually a slaughterhouse, then Stalker is a beautiful day in the park with your friends. God, this level's so goddamn ugly. Still, it does not have that many awful factors. It's just a very bad level that is consistently also incapable of being reviewed when buffed to an extreme demon. I do think the gameplay could be worse because Boy of the Cones wasn't involved in the process of making this. Anyway, number 8, Speedraxer. God damn it, I forgot to knock on wood. Oh my god, why? This Mega Collab remake of the classic Easy Demon Speed Racer was hosted by Boy of the Cones, which is funny because boys that play in this level do want to stick a cone up their ass for how awful it is. No, I'm not animating that. I think this was verified on higher refresh rates because all of the ship parts are like solid insane demon difficulty. boy becomes like the worst buffer in the entire game. Oh my god, he can't do that for shit. I mean, specifically this shit part. Like, please never enter the editor ever again. Also, it looks pretty bad, but that's almost a side note for how big of a waste of a remake this is. Number 7, Stereo Whiteness. Speaking of wasted remakes, this is Stereom Madness, made by a group of neo... I just want to say I don't agree with their statement, and so I will shit on this beloved white supremacy accordingly. You're very welcome. What can I die to? Well, this white spike on a white background, and all of these other ones too, because I'm fucking stupid and recorded this with hitboxes on it first. Though that might give you a better idea of what I'm talking about here. So it was like a blessing in disguise, I guess, in the end. Well, yeah, there's no real thing to talk about here. It's just bad. It looks like shit and it plays like shit. Next. Number 6, Sex. Ceric is one of my favorite shit levels. Like, come on, it's so funny. The gameplay just feels unhinged, like a murderer with a fear of blood. It's such a weird vibe. Minus the very well built memory gameplay, like, you don't know there was a spike there, or, this spike does kill you. Just such Celeric's classics. And that's not even mentioning the 2-player duel at the end that is absolutely exclusively played as one side at a time, except for like 4 clicks. Why is this part even here in the first place? God, how much I love the stupidity of Celeric's. Number 5, Afterlocked. If Ceric is funny, this level makes me choke to death of laughter. This might be the funniest level in the entire game. There are just so many lines in this level that make me crack up, such as, "Arr! You!" Ready for the drop. And of course the cult classic, One Ball. Like, that has got to be the weirdest castration admission I've ever seen. But whatever, everybody has their way. That's not even to mention the gameplay, which makes me cry of both pain and laughter. Look at this robot gameplay, come on. Imagine me also mentioning that the fact that the decoration is otherworldly funny as well. What a beautiful mess. Numero 4, Midnight Sun. This looks like it would smell bad in real life. It looks like a rotting corpse at sea scalding in the midnight sun. The fact that this level exists just proves Alien won't ever visit Earth. Throwing up after getting drunk and high at the same time is more fun than playing this shit as well. Wow, this level is so bad to play. Like, man just skilled up default blocks and said, yeah, that's block deco. Yeah. It's just such a clusterfuck. Plus, this part is bugged on high refresh rates, which is just the cherry on top we needed. This level really is like eating a toilet, isn't it? Number 3, Line Apocalypse. This is a one whole level, I have to say. The apocalypse of pixel shapes is upon us, and the first part of the defense is defending the line apocalypse. I mean, I love graphs as much as the next guide, but when they start putting my mom's head on a stake, I'm out. There are just so many cocaine sniffing zones, it's just overwhelming. Also, this guy is here. Please say hi to him, but don't touch him, because he might disintegrate into like 10 different pieces that make you teleport. Just another f***ing war, I guess. I've been drafted despite my insane ability to tell you how bad levels are, so I'll be taking that into consideration for the next round of elections. Number 2, Pits of Hell.
Sir, you forgot the part where you were supposed to adhere by any sort of standard.
Next time, please finish your level. It's so ugly. Where did the decoration go? Did it just go all Harry Potter and disappear or something? There's just nothing here. Well, except for these horny motherfuckers that invade the wall spikes. There is a vibe this level strikes, mostly consisting of shitty background design and a lot of bland black blocks. There isn't much else to add. This is just a very shit level with very mediocre gameplay. It just looks so bad that it placed at number 2. So what's number 1 then? Number 1, Flappy Bird. I have no words. This is my first reaction, by the way. I accidentally recorded it. This is definitely the one you bet. That is one of the worst rated levels I've ever seen. That is so... As you can see, I was pretty dumbfounded, because this is easily one of the worst rated levels I've ever seen. Like, what happened here? I'm looking for the part that has decoration, but I can't find it. Yes, it's just this ugly-ass pipe wannabe for like a minute straight, and that's it. There's nothing to add. The joke just writes itself. I'm flabbergasted that this is rated more than anything. This just looks like a level you would find in a recent tab, and that's not even an over-exaggeration. So after staring into the depths of humanity, that was pretty messy. Well, you know what to do for next time whenever I make a sequel. Somehow surpass Flappy Bird in shittiness. But that's for next time.